Hi, here's Heiko from ScriptRunner. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can manage, customize, and run ScriptRunner actions with our ScriptRunner portal. I'm going to cover 4 areas. We're going to take a look at customizing icons and colors. We're going to take a look at the multi-language support, the extended description, and how to manage delegations with the ScriptRunner portal. All right, so let's hop over to my ScriptRunner demo environment. All right, so here I'm logged in the ScriptRunner portal as a help desk user, and so I can run actions and I can take a look at reports of previously executed actions. If I'm going into the run area, I can see the actions that get delegated to me, and you can see we have different colors, we have different icons, and that of course helps you to categorize actions that belong maybe to the same kind of tasks or the same platforms. And so let's say you can say all your Azure actions are in green, all your Exchange actions are in orange, and you can actually also customize these icons, and I will show you that in a minute. Now, if I'm opening such an action, what I can do as a user here, I can switch the language, for example, here from English to German, and now the description of the action and the description of the parameters are displayed in this language that I've selected. Now, if I'm going to another action, this is about adding users to a distribution group. What we see here is that I have additional information available for the users that explains what this action is doing, and I can provide some help. For example, a link to a website that maybe gives some additional information about this action, or you could provide a possibility so that the user can directly send an email to a support team. So you have already a predefined recipient address, you have the subject predefined, and also the beginning of the email body here. So again, that's of course something that is there to help the users to understand what is this action all about, and it gives you the possibility to provide as much information as necessary and as possible. Now, to configure that, I am going to switch now the browser. I'm also going to switch the role. So because here I am a ScriptRunner administrator, and because I'm an administrator, I see additional icons here in each tile. And to configure the display options, I can click on the icon in the middle. And for example, if I don't like the icon here, I can click on the icon and I can say, okay, here I want to use the Azure icon, and I don't like the color, so I'm going to switch that to a green one, and I'm click on OK. So if I'm switching back to my user, I'm refreshing the site here, and now we should see that this action now has the Azure icon and the green color. Now, additionally, of course, what I could do and what you can do with ScriptRunner is you can configure and you can manage the extended description. And again, that's also a multi-language option. So you can have a different extended description for, in this case, for English and for German. And now what you can see here is that you can use the markup language to work with links to websites, or like what I did here, to provide a link that is directly composing an email in Office 65. And what you can also do, you can here click on the preview button, and then you can see, okay, how that will look like for the user. And as I said, I have done the same thing also here for another language. And you can take this even further. So let's take a look at this example here where I'm creating an Active Directory report. So what I did here is I worked with some formatting, and what I also did is I included a picture of a sample report so that the user, before starting the action, they could see, okay, how that result will look like. And I have done that in two ways. So one is I've integrated a link to a image that shows this sample report, and I also have directly embedded this picture into this description. And so if we look at the preview, you can see, okay, that's how it will look like. And I added a few other information here, so to give some guidelines how to work with this action. And if I take a look at this again from the help desk role perspective, I'm opening this action, and here I can see now in the description we have the information that we had in the other action as well, like link to the support page and an email, and here also then the link to the sample report, so it opens in an additional tab. And or what you can also do, you could take an image and directly embed it into the description. That's what I did here. So, and this I think gives you a lot of possibilities to provide information to the user so they understand what this action is doing and how it's working. And coming back to this multi-language support, of course, as I said, you could do this and you can provide this in multiple languages. The description of the parameters that we saw switching and changing when you switch the language, this is up to what you do in your script. So what you can do in your parameter descriptions, you could use these prefixes like SREN for English and SRDE for German. And so whenever a user is switching, then we'll take a look at the synopsis here, and if we find that information for this language, we will display that. Again, that's of course an important functionality for the general for the multi-language support. All right. Another thing that I want to show you is that with the portal, of course, you can also manage the delegation of actions. So here is another icon, edit delegations, and if I click on that, you have all the different roles that you have configured, and you can manage that directly also in the portal. Of course, you can still do that in the admin app, but you can now also do that in the ScriptRunner portal. All right, so that's what I wanted to show you. We covered icons and colors customization, the multi-language support, the extended description, and how to manage delegation with the ScriptRunner portal. So thanks for watching, and keep on scripting. And if you have questions, get in touch with me via Twitter, via LinkedIn, or via email. I would be very happy to support you. All right, bye, and see you in the next video.